Repeat process, binder mist, then powder. The stars grow to pea-sized balls. The wet stars are carefully sieved and transferred to drying trays.
A second, hotter burning prime layer is often added to ensure ignition.
The finished, dusted stars are sieved one final time to remove loose dust.
Once aligned, press the second hemisphere firmly onto the first, sealing the edges to form the hollow shell case.
The shell is placed whole side down in a loading stand. The interior is lined with a layer of break charge powder.
The second hemisphere is brought down, sealing the stars and break inside.
The shell is weighed and checked. It is now a finished shell, but lacks its propulsion and brain.
The bag is folded into a tight packet.
The fuse is secured with glue and a plastic plug. The length of the fuse determines the shell's height before bursting.
The shell now looks classic. A ball with a fuse on top and a flat powder bag tied to the bottom.
The shell dries on a rack, becoming waterproof and more stable.
The lift charge bag is often wrapped in foil or colored paper for identification.
The shell is carefully lowered into the tube, lift charge first.
The tube is sealed. This is now one firework mortar round.
Wires from an electric match are attached to the lift charge of each shell.
All E-match wires are gathered and connected to a central firing rail or module inside the box.
Easy on the left, keep it coming back. All right, lowering now. Clear the ramp now.
How many left in the truck?
3 more heavy units. Keep moving.
Each shell tube is loaded into a mortar, buried in the ground for stability.